Hey YouTubers, how's it going? Hardcore Gamer for Life here, and as promised, I'm continuing the Stimulus Map Pack action. I'm bringing you a supernatural free-for-all today. It's going to be on Crash, and I'm going to be using the FAMAS with a holographic sight, urban camo. I'm going to be using a AA-12 shotgun, which is a blast to play with, and I'm also going to be using a foregrip on that. And I'm going to be using my same setup as last round on the perks, and of course that setup is Scavenger Pro, Cold-Blooded of course, and my third perk is going to be Ninja Pro. So, in this match, I love Crash for starters. You know, one thing I noticed about this new Stimulus map pack, the new maps they included are, and I've heard this from many other commentators as well, are not very camper friendly maps. I'm not saying, I mean, you can camp in any map obviously, but I think to balance that out, that the three new maps they created weren't really all that camper friendly. They gave us two of the most camp happy maps from Call of Duty 4, Crash and Overworld. So, you know, that means that both the people who complained about campers and, well, you know, actually, scratch that, they'll never be satisfied unless everyone ran around like an idiot like them. But, you know, people who are campers and people who are rushers will be happy with this map pack, in my opinion, because it gives you a wide variety of both. In the new maps, great rushing maps, and in the older ones, excellent camping maps, such as this one. You know, as far as camping spots go, you know, mostly any place will do, in all honesty, as long as it's got a couple entrances or less, and you know, you can lay a couple claymores down and go to town, which is something Scavenger Pro allows you to do. You can also do the same thing with one-man army as well. But right there, I didn't realize, or didn't remember that I had no mind covering that ladder, walked away from it. So that was my mistake. That probably cost me getting a nuke in this round. But oh well, maybe next time. Anyways, so I decided, what the hell, I'm going to try and hole up on one of my old favorite spots, the top story building, but anyway, I just end up getting screwed there. One thing I like about this particular spot, and others like it, is that you can lay down just one claymore and defend it. It makes it much simpler. You don't have to go into a spot such as the first one I did, lay down one of the claymores at one end and just kind of basically stick to the other end. You can lay down a claymore and immediately start patrolling all of your areas. So, which this spot is in a corner. It doesn't give you much to patrol, but you get a couple nice long sight lines actually out of these windows. So, and really people keep coming at me, so which helps. There's several different kinds of camping, and one thing that's helping me here is I'm not only camping, I'm also doing a thing that's called baiting. The reason for that is I'm using a unsilenced rifle, and what that does is it puts my, whenever I fire a shot, it puts my location on the map as a red dot. So I'm not only going to get the people that I kill coming back at me for revenge, I'm also going to get people that are looking for someone to kill and happen to see that red dot on the map coming at me, which is why I seem to have no shortage of targets in this round, in my opinion. Now, if I'm using a different rifle, like the M16 or a fully auto assault rifle, I'm probably going to have a silencer equipped on it. But with the FAMAS, I just don't feel like I have the knockdown power at range with the silencer on it, because the holographic doesn't tighten the spread, unlike the M16. So downrange, you're going to get a kind of a wide spread, and you're not going to get enough bullets hitting them, particularly with the silencer, which is really much weaker at range. So, you know, that's my reason not using a silencer here. But I think it's one thing that keeps me in. Keeps people coming. Not only the Revengers, but also the people just hearing my gun are coming at me pretty hot and heavy here in this round. So that's basically, you got your standard camping style, which is more of a ghost style, using a silencer and cold-blooded and such, and then you got the baiting, which is what I'm doing here. And my baiting earns me my FAMAS Marksman 5, or was that 4? Anyway, 500 kills with the FAMAS. And I lay down my airstrike. Now I know this room next to me doesn't have a ceiling, so I wanted to make sure in case it was My airstrike was a little closer than I thought. I didn't get rained on. So anyways, there's another little sweet AA-12 kill. You know, I almost feel cheap using the AA-12. Almost. It's just too much fun though. I love that gun. Just rapes. So anyways, I am just continually checking these with this window. Now when I go out to the balcony, you'll notice I don't go out for long. The reason is you're a sitting duck from two sight lines when you go out on the balcony. So admittedly it gives you a better lookout upon that long run with the truck where the bomb is back on search. Going on the balcony gives you a much better look down that and a better look towards the three-story house, but at the same time you're a target from two directions, and best not to stay out on that balcony for too long because you're probably going to get shot. As you can see, me being very cagey about being on that balcony. Never out there for more than a second or so because I do not want my streak to die, even though at this point I started this streak too late to have a chance to get a nuke. I still don't want to die. I don't like dying. I like my KD to be as high as possible in any game. You know, game like domination or capture the flag, that's not always going to be possible because, you know, I guess some people will camp in any game type, but when there's objectives to be taken care of, I just find myself having a really difficult time camping. I just have a hard time ignoring the objectives, particularly when we're down in an objective-based game, so my KD really suffers. But the few times I've been able to actually force myself to sit and camp in an objective-based game, I do notice that in a ways it's much better because in a game like domination, sure you got your camper busters and you got your people who are camping like you, but also you got your people that are running for flags and playing the objective, which gives you a few more unaware targets. And you know, definitely been breaking a little more into ground war and such. I'm going to be bringing you guys some ground war matches before too long. So, I have had requests for those. I get a nice little AA-12 headshot there. Go down, the scavenger pack fell all the way down to the bottom, grab that sucker, and lay down yet another mine. That mine placement is almost infallible, and you've probably got 6 or 7 out of 10 people that walk up there, no matter what they got, lightweight, whatever, are going to be killed by that mine placement. So, yeah, mine placement is very critical. As a matter of fact, if you guys really want a tip on mine placement, go back and look how I placed the mine on the carpet in my first camping spot. That carpet, I believe Infinity Ward puts it there for a reason. And you'll see it in several camping spots, that exact same carpet. To me, it's in Skid Row as well, in that second story hideout. To me, I call that your welcoming mat. Oh, there's the nice double kill in the game-winning kill cam. And if you place a claymore so it basically covers the welcoming mat, you're almost guaranteed to kill. So I destroy this guy, second guy, so badly that he completely disintegrates. My FAMAS is doing damage there. And I get my Edge 2 challenge. So guys, thank you so much for watching yet again. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And this is Hardcore Gamer for Life signing out. Have a good one.